In The Witcher 3, beyond the captivating story and beautifully crafted world, there's intriguing secrets hidden within the corners of the game. From gaming homages to nods to feature films, these are surprises worth uncovering. This is All Out Gamer, I'm Echo, and here are 5 of the coolest Easter eggs you might have missed from The Witcher 3. First up, we've got an Easter egg that will be familiar to any fans of the Dark Souls series. After a climactic battle with a giant atop a beanstalk, yep, you heard that right, you will come across a cave if you follow a wisp, and in that cave is a bonfire. But this isn't just any bonfire, it's got a sword sticking out of it, which will be a comforting sight for any Souls player. Within Dark Souls, bonfires are a place of safety, a place to level up and make sure that you're ready for the next fight. However, they're also the place that you respawn when you inevitably die. And like that, in The Witcher 3, if you die in this area, you'll spawn back at this bonfire, which is a nice added touch. This is a fitting tribute to one of gaming's most influential series. Next up, we're heading over to Skellige, where you'll find something, or should I say someone, rather familiar. On one of the smaller islands to the west, there's a prison with a particularly cold and windy cell. And inside that cell, there's a corpse that looks strikingly similar to the wisecracking, wine-guzzling dwarf from Game of Thrones, Tyrion Lannister. And he's even wearing the Lannister colours of crimson. Now, Tyrion isn't exactly alive here. As we said, it's a corpse. However, the resemblance is uncanny, and the room itself looks exactly like the sky cells from the Eyrie. A clever nod to a fan favourite character. If only he'd learned how to fly. I guess he didn't find a book on that. Fans of Monty Python, listen up, because this next one's for you. Near the town of Bennek, you'll find a cave that houses a rather peculiar rabbit. At first, it seems like just a harmless bit of nature, but if you're a fan of the Holy Grail, you'll know exactly where this is going. Yep, it's surrounded by corpses. In the Holy Grail, the Knights of the Round Table come across a white rabbit that turns out to be a bloodthirsty beast capable of tearing all of them apart. Thankfully, that isn't the case here, because you're not capable of getting the Holy Hand Grenade within this game. However, it's anything but cute, as, you know, it's surrounded by dead bodies. Yeah. So, we've had corpses everywhere. Let's head over to something a little bit more light-hearted, shall we? If you've ever played one of the Monkey Island games, you'll appreciate this next one. In the Blood and Wine expansion, during the Fists of Fury side quest, you'll come across a man named Mancom that you have to fight. Not only does his name playfully reference Guybrush Threepwood, the protagonist of Monkey Island, but Mancom's fighting style even mimics the famous insult-based fighting from those classic point-and-click games. So if you'd rather trade verbal jabs than duke it out in the ring, this fight's for you. And if your insults don't land and you do end up fighting Mancom, don't worry, he fights like a dairy farmer. Finally, we have an Easter egg for fans of another beloved series, Diablo. After completing the contract Mysterious Tracks, Geralt will be rewarded with a sword named Azure Wrath. This isn't just any sword though. This is a direct reference to the legendary sword of the same name from Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. As the iconic weapon of the fallen angel Azure, this is a cool nod to one of the most sought after drops in the entire Diablo series. And there you have it, 5 Easter eggs that show just how deep the love is over at CD Projekt for gaming history and pop culture. Have you found anything that we might have missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It only takes a second and it really helps us out. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and good luck in whatever you're currently playing.